I'm Tom Ackerman with Kyle McClellan. It's the pitcher's pitch on KMOX.com. The Cardinals, first place in the NL Central. They're 8-3, and they visit the Washington Nationals tonight at 6:05. A three-game series, Kyle, against a team that a lot of people thought would be the favorite in the National League. It's early. They're 6-7. The Cardinals are playing great. Lance Lynn gets the start against Gio Gonzalez, but I want to focus on a really nice story. From Annapolis, Maryland, he was a star at the Naval Academy there, and that's Mitch Harris. The Cardinals drafted him in '08. He served 5 years in the Navy. He made a rapid ascent through the minor leagues. We saw him in spring training, and now here he is, possibly making his major league debut in Washington, D.C. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, what a great story. I mean, here's a guy that, went and served the country and has been away from the game for, 5 years, really, while he was doing his duty, and comes back. And I know the story. They talk about how he was throwing like in the low 80s, had to build him up, got through the minor leagues so quickly. And what a neat story, and what a better place to debut than Washington, D.C. for him. And, St. Louis would be a great place, but in my opinion, Washington, D.C. is the best place for this guy to get his first taste of the big leagues. And, definitely hats off to him. And I hope the people in Washington hear this story and give him the ovation that he deserves for the time that he served.
It really is great. He is a great, great guy. Now, if Lance Lynn has his way, he'll just go deep into the game and there won't be need for any reliever. He didn't go deep enough in that last outing.
Yeah, but that's not something that Lance Lynn is typically done. So I expect him to get back into that 6th, 7th inning like he normally does. And he has a track record, and, Lance has been outstanding for so many years here that I look for him to get deep in the game again.
How about game 2? So John Lackey's last start was just awesome. I mean, going in there and doing what he did, shutting down the opposition when they really needed him. He'll face Doug Fister.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. Doug Fister's a good pitcher as well, and Lackey was so good. I was actually at the game with my daughter, and he was just his command was so good. His breaking ball was it's like he hit a spot every time, just teasing him off the plate with it. Just in complete command the whole time. So look forward to seeing more of that from him. And it's definitely, him and Fister is going to be a good matchup.
That's really good. The best one, though, is Michael Wacha and Max Scherzer. My gosh, on a Thursday afternoon, two young guns. Well, I don't know if we can call Max a young gun anymore, but two really great pitchers.
Yeah, and look, for Wacha, this is a great opportunity for him to, get to pitch against the guy that he was the biggest acquisition of the offseason, and he can go up there and not that he hasn't made a name for himself, but really go up against Max and prove that he deserves to be into that category. It's a good opportunity for him to square off against them. And look, two great teams. The Nationals, to me, haven't hit their stride yet. The Cardinals are doing what they should do in this division with putting teams away. And I think it's definitely going to be a great 3 days.
Is there a hitter more locked in baseball right now than Matt Carpenter? The NL Player of the Week has been incredible. It really has.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And look, by him being the leadoff hitter right away, that puts the pitcher there's no time to get your feet wet. He's putting pressure on the defense, putting pressure on the pitcher, and he's not doing it by singles. He's putting doubles, so he's getting in scoring position, which makes it frustrating for the opposing pitcher. Me and Matt had a chance to talk on the podcast that I'm doing about his hitting approach, and I told him, for me, it's so frustrating watching you hit because I don't know how to approach you as a pitcher. You're patient, and then one day you jump on the first pitch and hit it out of the park. So definitely glad he's on our side. He's definitely locked in and fun to watch right now.
Great start to the season for the Cardinals third baseman. You can see those videos at KMOX.com/Mac for all of Kyle McClellan's great content here on the website. Kyle, we appreciate it. Thanks very much. Cards and Nationals tonight on KMOX. Have a great one.
Yep, you too.
For Kyle McClellan, I'm Tom Ackerman. The pitcher's pitch on KMOX.com.